Hey Zach, how you doing?
What's up? I love that breaking news intro,
That
man.
little intro is kind of good. It's really short though, compared to the other
Yeah,
one.
you're like, yeah, you have
Oh,
10
oh,
seconds on the other one. This one, you're like, woof,
yeah.
we're
All
here.
right. All right. So let's be serious. Let's serious voice. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
Oh,
So we've got some breaking news as of right now. Some things are going on really on the stock side of the house. So let's jump into this. By the way, thanks for stopping by, hit that subscribe button. Check out the other content creators here on Clear's channel. Zach and I both have our own respective crypto channels, but we also support Clear because we believe in this project, this company, what they're doing. Check them out below. Okay. So breaking news we've got here, Mr. Humphreys. The stock market's down, Dow's down 380, NASDAQ down 121. This is actually not the lead story, but BB&B going out of business. By the way, the last time I went to Bed Bath & Beyond, I'm walking around the store going, how the heck are these guys still in business? You know,
you can get all that on Amazon.
you can buy everything on Amazon. Exactly. And I had to go there for some random reason, and I can't remember what it was. But this is probably really the biggie right here. Stocks fall after strong labor market data. So the private payroll data is coming in. It's better than expected. That's obviously having a direct corollary to this number. So, kind of, what's your thoughts on what's going on here, Mr. Zach?
Well, it's interesting because from a crypto perspective, it's really not hurting the crypto market all that much. I mean, at
Yeah.
least right now, unless there's going to be a delayed kind of sell off here. But I mean, all in all, Bitcoin's still trading over 16.8. It's been a weird kind of few weeks. We were expecting maybe a little rally in December, didn't get it. It's been boring in crypto, but
Yep.
eventually we're going to get a breakout one way or another, right? Because crypto doesn't stay boring forever. It's highly volatile, and eventually it's going to live up to it. It's kind of interesting because you would think something like this would produce that volatility, but so far it's pretty flat.
Well, we both know, I agree, but we both know that crypto really reacts to the CPI, the Consumer Price Index, which is,
Yeah.
basically the inflation report. It unequivocally reacts to that. And I haven't really, I can't sit here and tell you that, kind of looking back, has it reacted, really, like whipsaw, like the stock market to the labor jobs report. Obviously
I think you're right. Not as much.
I think that report just doesn't seem to hit it as much. But bottom line, and we've also got this kind of at play. Let's go back here real quickly. We've got this at play where we've got the key highlights that came out of the Fed minutes, right? And so I think this is kind of a crypto news today scenario as well. Are we going to get a Federal Reserve rate hike in February? We didn't, we know that the FOMC is not meeting in January to raise rates. They did have a meeting. This is the minutes from that. So what's your stance? What's your kind of 2 cents on the FOMC Fed minutes meeting, on the minutes on the, what's your, on the impact? I knew I'd get it out there. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I really don't know what to think yet, to be honest with you. We're going to learn a lot in February because we were kind of talking about this off camera a little bit. Is this a kick the can down the road scenario? Meaning they're not done completely raising interest rates, they're just delaying it? Or is this a situation where they think, hey, we've done enough in terms of raising rates where we think just naturally, things will kind of fall back in line and we're willing to kind of see that through for a while? We don't know. I mean, we're going to gain a lot of insight though next month, right? Because we're not going to have a meeting this month, but does that mean crypto could rally a little bit from now until then? You would think so. I mean, there's really no negative catalyst here, right? I mean,
I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say this. So I've got some friends that own construction companies here in Texas. Was talking with them over the last couple of days. They were talking to me about, they have, they obviously deal with bankers a lot, right? And my friends that own construction companies are telling me that when they're talking to bankers who are doing these loans for these big construction deals, commercial construction deals, that the bankers are telling them that there's not going to be an interest rate hike coming from the Fed in February. Now that's empirical data. We don't know, we don't know if that's true or not. But here's where I'm going to go out on a limb. If we do not get an interest rate hike from the Fed, from the FOMC meeting in February, I unequivocally believe that could be the spark, Zach, that starts a bull run. I think it could.
I hear that, but I think it's going to come down to how Powell situates it. right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's true. It's all about his
Because
comments. That's right.
because here's the thing, he could say there's no interest rate in February, but you know what the follow-up question is going to be from the press?
When,
Does
and
that
all
mean we're
the,
done? Or
yeah.
does that mean more rates are coming later this year? Right?
Yeah. And it's
And he'll
all
be
about
like,
his tone and
you know what
how he
his
says the
response?
word. Yeah.
We'll let the data decide that. Like, that's his go-to, right? Well, the data will dictate, where we go from here. It will know nothing. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess, but you're right. It's about the tone. It's about how people feel about that. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I agree with you. It could certainly spark a rally,
How he stands at the
especially,
podium. Does he have his left hand higher than his right
yeah,
hand? Is this what's, I mean, it's like, come
right,
on.
right. Is he tapping his foot if he's nervous back there,
Yeah.
behind
Yeah.
the, yeah. I mean, it'll be interesting, but it's so much relies on the feeling and the temperature in the room when he says that. Does that mean,
You're right. I mean, I think your statement was dead on. I think if they don't raise, that's going to be good. But you're right. It is. You're right. Yeah, I have to give you credit for that one. Darn it. Right. I mean, I wanted to be like, yeah, but I have to bow to your Raiders talking. All right, we're going to end on that because the dogs are going crazy. There's your breaking news. Bye. There's Raider and Bella. It's not an Austin video if we don't have barking dogs. All right, we'll see you. Bye.